live?
It's live.
All right. You gotta start telling me.
I did. It's
Okay,
just,
yeah.
There's a buffer.
All right.
Buffer period.
Yeah, okay.
I got my pants on tight and my shoes on tight and my shirt on tight and my gloves on tight, my hat's on tight and my eyes on tight and my arms on tight and my legs on tight. I got my pants on tight and my shirt on tight and my hair on tight and my gloves on tight. I got my skin on really tight and I'm ready to
Go live.
tonight.
Let's go live. Let's go live. It's 8 o'clock. Let's go live right now.
Yeah.
Hello, guys. Welcome to Skeleton Realm Live, episode 55. Boom. We were just chatting. It's funny. We were just chatting, having some fun, and then we went live. That might have been the most seamless chat to live experience. Nothing was going on. Just having a normal chat, and I wasn't planning on doing anything interesting before the show. Someone asked me, do you have a pre-show ritual? And I don't. I don't at all. And that's what's really funny about it is before the show, so we were just chatting, and Sam kind of cut, he needs to let me know. He does need to let me know. We'll get on to him a little bit. He does need to let me know when we're going live. So if we're in the middle of a conversation and we're just going live like that, just let me know, and it was fine this time. We went right into the song, and I went, okay, we're going live, so I kind of understood. But it does catch me off guard, we were just having a chat, and you don't need to go back and check that because I'm just letting you know, we got a super chat right off the bat from our friend Touche, a $5 to give, Elite Maniac, Bofa, a high five, and a clap, 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 clap on this special episode of 5-5. Let's go, guys. Let's hear it for 5. Let's hear it. Guys, let's hear it for 5. We love the number 5. We had a segment about that a long time ago, and I know Touche. I know why Touche's saying that. Because Touche's been on our ass. Curse word bots down. Touche's been on our ass. He's been up our ass. He's been down our ass. He's been dancing on our ass.
Curse word
Because he wants, there we go. Because he wants us to do the segment about 5. And I've been telling him maybe we will, maybe we won't, but maybe we won't. And it is episode 55 in the 5th month of the year. You know what's funny, actually? Episode 5 was in the 5th month of the year.
What?
Boom. Oh. And so it's sometimes we take a step back to think about that.
Wow.
So it's gonna be a back to the basics show. I saw some predictions in the Discord earlier. Somebody was predicting
big
that it was gonna be. You know, it's crazy. They predicted. I don't remember who this person was. If you're in the chat, let us know. They said tonight's show. They did a lot of math and it made a lot of sense. But they said tonight's show is gonna be a back to the basics. Boom. They got that right. They said we're going to be 2 minutes late. They got that wrong. But they said Dana's not going to be here, and they got that right. And I didn't know how they got that right. Some sort of numerical system. But Dana's feeling a little under the weather today, so she's not going to be here. I've been under the weather. And guess who else has been under the weather? The elephant in the room here, Sam Wagstaff. He's been a little bit sick, which is why he looks a little bit different. Do we understand that that's why?
That's why. Doug got me sick last week. And then Doug got Dana sick. I got my wife sick. Everybody's
sick because of me. But I brought in that sickness to the environment.
Speaking of doing numerology and comparing calendars and really cracking the numbers wide open and finding coincidences about our show, you were sick exactly 1 year ago from last week. That's when you were last sick on the show. And I looked at both of them. I looked at last week and this week, the other year, and I said, Doug, you can't tell you're sick. Well, so I said, you got to dress for the job. You never work
every year in May, I do what's called the toilet seat challenge, and I do the doorknob challenge too. I do those both. I do one or the other, but I usually do both.
Don't make me guess.
And that's where you go. And the reason why I do it in May is where you go and you lick a toilet. You lick all the toilet seats you can and all the doorknobs you can. And the reason that we do it in May is because I'm going into a business. I'm not patronizing the business. Let's say it's a restaurant. I'm going in. I'm just going straight to that bathroom. So I have to say, may I use your restroom? May I use your restroom? So we call it the May I Use Your Restroom Challenge, toilet seat challenge. Some people call it other things, but we do it in May because we're saying, may I use your restroom? May I touch your doorknobs? I go to my neighbor's house. I knock on the door. I know this is kind of strange, but may I lick your doorknobs? May I suck the knob?
Then it's hands and knees like the famous animated GIF. But speaking of blasting and how did Doug get me sick? Doug's going around licking toilet sticks in seats. How did
I licked the toilet sticks.
How did I get sick from when I didn't do it? Well, Doug farts in the studio, and sorry to put you on blast, Doug.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But it's so stinky, and
aerosolized.
I'm not kidding.
Style.
I can feel it. I can feel it in my tongue, soaking my tongue, and so that's why I essentially ate Doug's shit down my throat, and I got sick from it.
Oh my God, we're getting super chats. We got a super chat from Trash Image says, I'm in PST and it's 5 o'clock, and we love that about Trash, a maniac.
Oh, damn.
Cryorga Grunga says, I have been under the weather and sickly gross for the past 4 days with a, quote, ear-style infection. Seems kind of fishy to me. I've never heard of that. Ear-style. I've heard of a lot of other holes being infected. I haven't heard of an ear hole. So we're not sure about that, but tonight's show, we've got Back to the Basics show, where the guests are very elite and very cool. It's a very great guest list. Like I said, Dana's not here, but she's at home and she's in the chat moderating, so we do love that she's doing that when she's not feeling super well. So that is really exciting about us for having her to be doing that at the house. But she's not here to death. At her desk, the lights are off. We don't have a camera on the desk, so we're utilizing that other camera. Go to that other camera. Look at that. Boom. Boom. We got another camera here. We can put display, we can show you what we want. I can even put my notes for the show here that I've been writing head notes. I can even go here, put my foot up. I can even put my foot up there. Let's go show my sneakers there. So that might be cool. So anyway, we got a great list of guests.
Curse word detected.
Sorry guys, sometimes I get like, when the soda starts hitting me and I start blasting, I get a little excited. So I just came out of a sort of a bizarre state that I was just in, but now I'm kind of feeling better and a lot of spit accumulates. A lot of people ask why I go into those fits.
Yeah.
I call them my fits, and it's because I get that soda blast and that sugar and that caffeine blast me hardcore, and I go into those. But anyway, great cast of guests tonight. I'm blabbering, and that's all I wanted to say the whole fucking time.
Curse word detected.
Well, now we're getting to it. We're 7 minutes in. It's
That's
not
right.
too late.
I know.
Is it too late to start the
Is it too
guest?
late to start the guest? I don't know.
Look at this camera. Is it too late to start the
desk?
I see desk, and I'm thinking guest.
I'm liking your energy tonight. All right,
Thank
the
you.
first guest tonight is Gaseous Painman.
Oh.
We talk about some of the gas that I've got. Guys, nothing matches the gas from Gaseous. That's how his catchphrase, they say, nothing matches the gas from Gaseous.
Really?
They call him Gaseous Painman. We don't know his real name, but he goes by Gaseous for short. But his last name is Painman. And it's funny, I don't know that, I've never understood why the Painman moniker is added onto the end of that Gaseous name like a surname, because when Gaseous is releasing that gas, he's giggling all the way down the road, and it, to me, seems like he's experiencing pleasure from the release of gas, similar to how I experience my gas releases. And the Painman moniker, I say shame on the Painman moniker, and don't make a lick of sense. Pump! After that, we've got Spray Dirt, the work jerk. Oh my God, Spray Dirt, the work jerk. Guys, have you been to the office lately? You try to clock in the morning, you got a lot of work to do, you just want to make it through the day, you want to get in, do your work, and go home. Spray Dirt doesn't want none of that. Spray Dirt, the work jerk, come up, spray dirt on you, and some say, that's called mud. He's spraying a dirt? That's a wet dirt. We call that a mud.
Yeah.
No, it's a dry spray with dirt from the floor and the ground that he collects on a dustpan and sprays, sometimes goes and dust dirt, use his mouth to spray with a mouth swag. Gosh, I hate spray.
Oh my gosh, and I never thought about that before you said it, that the spray is always assumed to be wet, but spray can be dry. Everyone knows that, but no one admits
That is
it.
something to bring up, that spray can be dry.
It can't be. Who's after that?
After that, we've got James Farn, the high score from the High Score School. Guys, you ever played a game and let's say the game, you get 1,000 points in the game and you're like, damn.
Curse word detected.
I rocked that game. I bet you I'm gonna be on the high score. So you go to Apple Arcade or whatever it is, you go to put your high score in. Guess what the high score is? $1 trillion.
Oh.
$1 billion. And you're like, dude, I didn't even come close. I thought I rocked that game. I thought I rocked the scoreboard.
Yeah.
But you didn't. Well, you need to call James Farn from the High Score School. They'll take you through the course and they'll show you how to get the high score in every game you want. Guys, I thought I could nail him. I went in there with the most obscure games. I told them about Straunt. I told them about all these different games. Every single one, they have a perfect strategy to help you get that high score. And just to see if they were telling me a fib on the phone, I threw some fake games that weren't real. And they said, dude, those aren't real. So they know their stuff. So don't come at James Farn unless you're correct. And unless you're ready to get that high score, let's go, guys!
Our parents back in the old days would have local high scores on their arcade cabinet. You know what I mean, and
Used to
then
put on a piece of chalkboard.
there's fewer to compete. And now the globe, everything's on the
Our
web.
parents used to have to play a video game. They got the high score on Pong. You know what they'd have to do? They got a high score on Pong. They have to eat a piece of chalk and spray the chalk out their mouth to spell it on a chalkboard.
You ever see the ancient rare?
Oh my God.
I'll talk about it on Pater's.
Free
Podcast,
drink
which we'll
ticket
do
for
after this.
$4.99 says, please like the stream. Please, I'm begging you. Free drink brings up a great point.
Thank you.
Please like the stream. And our numbers are dwindling, they're going down, and we might have to close shop if we don't get enough viewers and enough love, and it's hard to say, but it's true and no one's watching. So please watch that stream, and please help us get those numbers up. Our MeMoreTV is gonna kick our butt. We're gonna say that, get those numbers up, our MeMore's kicks the
TV is
butt.
gonna kick our butt.
Yeah, say it again. Let's get those numbers up, or MeMoreTV's gonna kick our butt. After that, we've got Bouncer the Ball Tone Orchestra Conductor. Now, this is really cool. I'm a musician, so are you, Sam. We're musicians, but I bet you never heard of, I had never heard of, ball tones.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm
you
into
know about ball tones.
avant-garde style.
So it's where you take a ball, I'll explain to the viewers who don't know. You take a ball and you bounce it on this, it looked like an orb type thing that was like tight, almost like a drum, and they bounce the balls on it and it resonates like a dung, dung, dung. So you see these guys that are really good at it, it's like juggling and playing an instrument. So you're juggling balls in the air, bouncing on those tones and making
Yeah, well, the bigger ball, there's so many more dynamics. It's not just simple percussion.
and playing a chord. Three or
Oh, yeah.
four balls at a time, bouncing those balls. So this guy is great.
It's a skill. It's
So
athlete, like you said, it's athletics, it's entertainment, it's gesturonomics, and music.
Yeah, so
Music.
it's music too. So what's cool about this is this man's name's Bouncer. He's really good at this, but he goes by Bouncer. And I thought, a good question for him is, Bouncer, I bet when you tell people your name, they think you're a classic bouncer at a club.
They go,
and
you want to check my ID?
And little do they know that you are the ball tone orchestra conductor extraordinaire, aka the ball master, ball tone master.
Let's hear
So
it.
that's cool.
Let's hear it in the chat.
After that, we've got Northern Buffmen, the skirted warriors. These are men from the high north in the cold environment, and they're wearing skirts with nothing underneath, and they're going to battle. We've got a super chat from the Fallout 1100. Mr. Beast keeps kissing my neck. Oh, yikes. Oh, no. After that, we've got Wayland, Never Torn Barnes. Wayland Never Torn Barnes. He's never torn a pair of jeans, never torn a shirt, and never torn a ligament in his body, never torn his skin, never torn. This is incredible.
That's-
Never heard of him. And Wayland is 100 years old. After that, we've got the next door neighbors. So this is cool. I told somebody earlier, we're having the next door neighbors on tonight. They're like, oh, you're having your next door neighbors? Okay, your friends from next door down the street. No. Listen close. The next door neighbors. Guys,
Spell it out for him, Doug.
Okay, N-E.
No, I mean...
I-G-H
no, just-
dash B-O-A-R-S, the neighbors. So a boar that's neighing like a traditional horse. I didn't think that these were around anymore. I thought these had gone extinct in the colonial era. I thought these were hunted to extinction. This is a wild boar that's native to the southeastern United States that is neighing like a horse. You hear these things. People used to think they had horses out back neighing.
Oh.
And
Way the dodo.
They'd say, gosh, do I have a horse infestation? They'd say, does my property have a horse infestation? And they'd bring in the horse exterminator, and the horse exterminator would come down with all his weaponry and all this, that, and the other, and he'd say, you gotta call somebody else. You got neighbors. They go, of course we got neighbors. We love our neighbors. No, dude, you got neighbors. All right, we'll move on from that.
Fucked up.
I know.
Curse word detected.
After that, we've got the Bulgarian boy band, the Dork Daddies. These are hardcore dorks that rap and sing about dork stuff, pencils, and rulers from Bulgaria, the boys themselves. After that, we've got Hamster Pete from the Scion commercial. You remember the Scion commercial?
Yes.
The big hamsters?
The green square car.
So a lot of people say, that's not a real hamster. You're half right. That's one hamster that they've green screened in. It's one actor but that is a real hamster, and he is that size to drive a Scion, and he's got one of the coolest pimped out
Curse word detected.
Scions I've ever seen. It is pimped. So I
Curse
went and
word
talked to him about his
detected.
Scion. After that, we've got the Spandex Warriors. Talk about the skirted warriors. These guys are tight, and the skirts are loose, and the guys are in the spandex. They're tight as hell. Showing
Curse
us
word detected.
Who's after that?
Guys, after that, we've got the Star Warriors,
Oh.
Battlers of the Galactic Brigade, here to talk about the space war. Let's get
Grooved up.
Let's sip some of that soda. Yeah.
Damn, where'd you get that tube?
I got this tube at skellypedia.org. Shop.skellypedia.org specifically.
Where'd you get that hat?
I got the hat in the same place, and you can get a swagged out soda tube as well. And
Whoa,
keep that
where'd I get
soda
this
super
shirt?
cold.
Storms.
Oh my God, same place.
Who's after that?
Fuck.
Curse word
Guys,
detected.
after that, we've got the Easy Glide inventor, Kevin Yarn. So that's crazy. Easy Glide is something that we use in our day-to-day
Let's turn
lives.
this down.
Turn that down, get it swagged a little bit. The Easy Glide. What would you do? What would you do without with an Easy Glide? What would you do without that?
Perish.
I'd perish. I'd die. The Easy Glide, probably one of the most popular inventions of the past, I'd say 100 years. After that, we've got orb haters.
Well, yeah. Okay. Good luck. Good luck with our community.
Yeah, good luck, guys. You might be taking them to task when they're talking about they hated the orb. After that, we've got private members.
Uh-oh.
And I can't name any names. They are private. Can't talk about who they are, what they do, where they're from, because they're private, brother.
Sounds like
Sounds like cock and balls and stuff like that.
Crap. After that, we've got my buddy
Curse
from
word
another
detected.
state. My buddy from another state. He's in another state, but he's my buddy. And after that, we got my buddy from another country. So another nation, another
nice.
country.
Meeting of the world.
Either way, after that, we got my buddy from another planet.
Oh, bro. Is that me?
No, dude.
I'm just kidding.
After that, we've got ice down the damn back of him damn shirt, Leroy. In the summertime, it gets hot in Atlanta in the South, and some people are putting ice down the back of their shirt. But Leroy's doing it even in the winter. And so he's starting a new trend. And you know Leroy, by the back of that shirt, looks like he's got sweat going from the top of that collar down the crack of that ass, the whole way down the back of that
Curse
shirt.
word detected.
Because he's dripping cubes all day. Dropping and dripping cubes down the back of his shirt.
He's getting frosted sweat.
Curse word detected.
Yeah,
That's fascinating. I could go on
Yeah.
about that, but who's after that?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh, I farted.
Curse word
After
detected.
that,
IRL?
no, don't worry.
Thank God. Thank God.
Excuse me, I got a little bit of a residual cough going on.
Let's do it. Let's let him out. Let's play.
Guys, after that, we've got Season 3 Pie Hero Champion Terry the Crust Kid Mapper. After that, we've got a wheelbarrow full of Tinker toys.
No.
After that, we've got incredibly reliable technicians to fix our heating and air, our HVAC systems. After that, we've got Sir Elton John.
Woo! Let's hear one of his songs.
How's everybody doing in the chat tonight? What's going on a classic Wednesday swagger? Oh my God.
Oh. Huh? 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 Huh?
So listen, guys.
What?
I know that that we and the roamers sort of live in our own universe. We've constructed our own type of universe, and sometimes we feel invincible. Sometimes it feels like it's not a real place and it's a paradise, like heaven on earth. And we forget about some of the negative things in life. We forget about some of the darker things in life, such as sickness, such as getting a common cold, feeling under the weather. But guys, we're human just like the rest of you. Newsflash, we're human just like the rest of you, so we do get sick, like we've mentioned. And since that is the case, we have to go to the doctor. So we do get health insurance through MeMoreTV and through VitaStar Amcross,
Exactly.
our healthcare provider, which we love.
And they allow, we don't have to leave the comfort of the studio to get a visit. It's a virtual visit or virtual inspection. The care team, I'll show the graphic
Seems
here.
like everything nowadays going on known for a Zoom call. And hey, why would a health checkup from a doctor from MeMoreTV style of our
Who
health
am I to
insurance
tell them
be
it's
any
wrong?
different?
Who am I to tell them it's wrong?
You're not. No one.
Well, I guess we better. Yeah. So let's do the. Let's just talk to the doc, huh?
So let's talk. We're gonna do our check-in right now, guys, because we've been sick. We've put this off, and we didn't have any other time, so we had to schedule the meeting right now. So this is our doctor visit. If you could just bear with us, we'll be back doing the show after this is over. So we just need to figure out, maybe get a script if we need one.
Do you want to read that super chat?
Super chat from Free Drink Ticket says, Realmers are amazing!
And a lot of people are asking in the chat back to back, where's Damien Shrunk? Guys, that's not his name. You got the first name wrong. So
use you.
If you're gonna be a stickler, then
Damon's
maybe
over there.
get a phone book.
Damon's on the Dana farm, which we did not shoot today because I explained to you if you listen.
She's sick, and now we're sick.
And we're using the camera to shoot another angle for you because
Now
this
we're
is a
sick.
great angle. So Damon is over there, and you can't see him, stupid ass.
Doug's
Curse
sick.
word detected.
I'm sick. Dana's sick. She's gone. So now we have the doctor visit.
Sup, y'all? I'm Doctor, here with the VitaStar Amcross Care Team virtual inspection. So let's get started. What's wrong? How are you feeling? Describe your body as if you were your body and you just teamed up with your mouth.
Okay.
Wanna go first?
Let's queue up. I guess. I have a very dry throat. A lot of diarrhea, as you know that, and headache. Extremely sore, soft palate. Sharp objects in my soft palate. Any of those that you don't share?
I don't share any of that, and some of my symptoms are very particular. One of the things that I've been suffering with this past week is gas inside the body, but more particularly, I've been suffering with something that I've come to understand through WebMD as gas-associated symptoms. So we call that gas-associated symptoms, GAS. So gas, I have gas.
Okay.
So when I say I have gas, people don't really understand. I'm actually saying I have gas-associated symptoms.
Such as?
My hands hurt.
Oh.
My hands hurt. My head is large. My head's getting larger. And I can't tell if that's sort of psychological. But number one, I think I would say before those, I'm scared. I'm scared. I do have a feeling that my body is upside down. It's like I'm upside down, not vertigo, but I just feel as though I'm upside down, but that's okay because everything has been, the whole earth is upside down. Like if we're on I feel like the poles have shifted, I guess what I'm saying.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's
it might
a
be
bit off.
inner ear.
That could be sort of premonitions of that occurring. Here, another big one. I've got torn hair.
Uh-oh.
It's torn straight off. And not just that, oh my gosh, the biggest one of all, and I didn't want to admit this, guys, I've got soda burns.
Oh, wow. Oh my
Guys,
God.
I've got soda burns.
Well, that's the thing. I hear a lot
I know
of
it's hard to admit, but I've got soda burns.
I hear a lot of people say, drink soda when you're sick. That's the big trick.
Right.
But it burns because I'm so dried out. It just burns all the acid.
But when the burns are what make you sick, you can't fight fire with fire.
No.
And you know what puts fire out?
No.
I don't even want to say.
Well, we ain't saying it,
We're
but
not saying it. So soda. So, Doc, if it's either death or going that route, we're gonna choose death, and we're gonna continue the soda.
yeah. So, but that's our
Because I will not stop consuming from the soda tube, which you can purchase on shop.skellypda.org. I'm not going to make it easier for my body to deal with my soda burns.
I don't blame you.
And it just makes me laugh to think about it's making me stop doing that.
Okay, well.
So, Doc,
let us
know.
Let us down easy. Is
Yeah.
that what they say, Doctor? Let us down
Yeah.
easy. Let me down easy,
Hello, Doc.
Doctor, let me down easy. Let me down easy, Doc.
Sounds like y'all got sick, huh?
Yeah. Doc.
Well, do this for me, would you? Let me hear y'all harmonize on a classic C note, exhaling in falsetto.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, good.
All right.
Yeah, kinda
okay,
hurt.
here's y'all's prescriptions. Sam, you get Oibos Oral X ingestible Oibos. Take one of these every moment you possibly can without stopping. If you run out, you're screwed.
Okay.
Damn, those are good.
Doug,
Yeah.
I need you to wear as many of these healing rings as you can fit on your fingers. These are really going to help. And both of you, I want you to get lots of fluid inside your body.
Okay.
Can I get a okay, Doc? Say
Okay,
okay,
Doc.
Doc.
Okay, Doc.
Okay, Doc.
Goodbye.
Bye. Wow.
Okay, we got my rings. I'm a little bit jealous. I thought I was going to get Oibos this time.
No.
I haven't really quite figured out the key words to tell him to give me the oibos.
I think this is.
We'll give him out. You had to kind of tell him the right thing. You know what I mean?
I think it was when I said diarrhea, and you said you just said soda burn, so you got the power.
I should have told him about the soda burns.
Well, let's-
You never admit that to the doctor.
Let's see what we got here. So
Okay.
you got he said, what do you got? I got oibos.
I got my rings.
All right, so how many can you fit on there?
Let's get my rings.
I tell you what, he said to take, I don't know. You know, I'm an organization guy.
Let me put my rings on and quit my soda burns. Let me put my rings on and quit my soda burns.
Just oibos.
Let me put my rings on and quit my soda burns. Let me get my rings on to fix my soda burns.
All
I
right.
gotta put my rings on to fix my soda burns.
It's Wednesday.
I gotta get my rings on to fix my soda burns. So I
It's
got my
Wednesday.
rings.
Okay, that's good. You're off to a great start.
Hey, how about this? Can I put the wipes in your mouth with my
Yeah.
hand ring?
Sure.
Put on ring. Put on hand. Put oib on hand. Put oib on my hand with ring on finger now.
Okay, here.
Show me. Put it in your mouth now.
How frequently do you wash your hands, speaking of being sick? It's not working. Oh. All right. Well, we're on the path to recovery. That's what they call that.
I don't think they're working. All right. So we'll maybe try that again later.
Okay, but he also said
I think
fluid.
I'm just-
So I want to cheers to you, the
Yeah,
soda
fluid
tube on
cheers.
shop.scalopedia.com, and we're going to crank up the music here.
Okay. And cheers to that, my friend, to getting better. Guys, if you're feeling under the weather, just make sure you're having fluids. Put it on this shot. God, I wish I had the other soda tube. That was why did you?
That's mine you have. No, wait.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so now that that's over, sorry guys, we had to get that out of the way. We can return to the show now. I'm feeling better, but I don't think it's because of the rings. I think it's because of this great community that we have fostered that is making me, just my spirit, raising my spirits, making me feel so frickin'
Curse word detected.
good. So, a lot of feedback on the show. People, a lot of the times, in the Discord, in person, you know, they're not shy to let me know and to let our community know. Guys, they say, guys, I don't get it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get you. I don't understand. I can't really get a handle on you. You don't fit into a box that I've constructed. You know, I have a very rigid mind. My mind is very rigid. And then when you try to explain it to them, they come back at you and go, no, I do. No, I get it. No, I do get it. No, I do get it. No, I get it. And that's okay if you don't get it. You don't have to act like you do. It's okay. It's kind of confusing what we do here, and our community is a little strange. But, guys, Realmers, bear with us. This is for maybe new viewers of the show. We want to welcome people who don't have a bizarre kind of fun-loving attitude, who are more, let's say, not as intelligent and don't have as interesting of a, well, no, I don't want to take it there.
No,
I want to say,
I think that's nice.
I want to say, that's not.
That's a nice thing to say.
I would say people that enjoy a classic style. We would say that our show isn't really classic. It does employ classic elements. We do love some of the classic elements, such as the style that we enjoy that is classic. But we're not, you know, we want to bring it back to the basics in a real way. So I keyed this up, and it's the only way I could really explain it, and this might not make sense, but let's do jokes that make sense.
Simple as
You
that.
guys, simple as that. We're not gonna like...
Some of the worst piano playing you ever heard, huh?
It sounds great to me. Can we put on some jazz, some digital jazz? Can you search digital jazz? Search digital
That's
jazz.
beautiful. Oh, I accidentally searched.
So guys, does that make sense? I know I asked that a lot in the chat. I go, am I making sense? Is this making sense? But this time I really mean it. Does it make sense? 2 + 2 = 4. That makes sense, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense. So that's what I'm talking about. Jokes that make sense, that aren't a bizarre scenario, that somebody, you know, who's absurd, is childlike in their thinking. I'm talking about jokes that totally make sense. Does that sound good? Let's try that out.
Let's do it. All right.
Let's
so
just get right into it. So I thought of this the other day. I was kind of just hanging out, and I was listening to some people talk. I was out in public just listening to people talk.
Yeah.
I saw a couple groups. I saw a group of guys and a group of girls.
Oh, yeah?
I was kind of watching them with my binoculars. I was thinking about it, and I said, what I realized was, man, guys are always like, when they meet each other and they're hanging out, they're like, hey, dude, you look so dumb in that. When they're talking about their buddy's clothes, like if I say, hey, you look so dumb in that. Yeah. Especially when their guy friend makes a new ballsy style fashion choice. You know when guys do that?
Classic guys.
Your buddy's wearing something kind of wild. He's taking some risks. You're like, dude, you look so goofy. You look so silly. But you know what's funny? Girls in the girl groups, they do the opposite. So the girls will always be like, when their friend wears something totally different, they go, oh my God, that's so pretty. They compliment, you know?
Right.
And when they see their friend wearing something new, you know, but yeah, here's what I thought was really funny.
Huh.
The way that guys and girls lie to each other also, it's totally opposite, because we all kind of do that, right? A guy will actually like what his buddy's wearing. So a guy sees his friend walk in wearing something crazy, and he actually likes it in his head. He's going, that's kind of cool. But he'll lie to the guy. He'll rib him. He'll go, dude, you look like a jerk. But with girls, sometimes it's kind of the opposite. Sometimes it's funny. A girl will see her friend wearing something and they don't like it. You know, maybe they're like, it's not very flattering. But you know what? They'll just kind of tell a white lie and say, oh my God, that's so cute. I love that. So it'll be kind of the opposite with guys and with girls. And some of the differences between guy friends and girlfriends in a group hanging out was something that I thought was kind of funny. And so in that way, I thought that was sort of similar to if you thought about something like a 2 + 2 = 4,
yeah,
that you understand. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So I thought that was kind of funny.
That's great. That's something that I hadn't noticed and then like said or heard someone say out loud explicitly like that. That's hilarious.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, you know what though?
Yeah.
I was also walking around the other day, just around the street, and I noticed. I was thinking. I said, remember when you and I were growing up? We didn't wear seatbelts. Remember that?
God, yeah.
Yeah. And now they're wearing seatbelts.
Yeah.
You know. But not only that. Kids are wearing helmets when they're on the bike, you know what I mean? And so I said, what's next? What's next? They're going to be wearing straitjackets, which I thought, hey, maybe that's for the best, given how crazy this youngest generation is. And we're talking lots of the viewers here, so that makes sense. So that's kind of like 2 + 2, and then you just kind of multiply. You say, what's in the future? That's called extrapolation. So that'd be 2 + 2 = 4.
So yeah, I love that. We weren't wearing seatbelts, but kids now are wearing straitjackets. Yeah, that's
correct.
Awesome.
Who's after that?
Well, I just wanted to say something that I thought that was kind of funny. So my legs are doing way more work than my arms. You ever thought that?
What?
I mean, think about when you pit your arms and your legs against each other, who's doing more work? The contest of who's doing more work.
Never thought of that, no.
My legs are doing way more work than my arms. I mean, every day my legs are working hard to move me around, move my whole body around. And my arms, let's see. Picking up a pencil, lifting a damn donut into my mouth. Yeah, I'll give it to the legs for the hard work award.
Whippos. Oh
so
my gosh.
Cool. I thought that was kind of a funny 2 + 2 = 4 kind of scenario as well.
100%. But I was walking around as well the other day, just out around the town in public, and I went to the Dollar General today. You know that store?
Yeah.
Kind of rough around the edges, that store. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit, and frankly, I find it generally stinky. That it's not always the cleanest, but it's the budget. You go there for the prices. It's in the name. But I find it generally stinky. That's part of this. That's carry the one on the 2 + 2 there. But anyway, so I'm walking around the store, Doug. And I'm going, you know what? For Dollar General, this place smells really, really nice. You know what I'm saying? I turn around, Doug. Oh, I'm in the cleaning aisle. Punch that up. Flower aisle might be a little more universal.
People understand that a flower would smell good more than cleaning.
Cleaning products are famously poisonous.
We'll change that one for you guys. We'll change
that.
Do that one. So yeah, I've been traveling a lot lately. For traveling. Traveling is hard, man. Getting on a train, a plane, a car. I mean, give me a break. If I were to walk instead of use a train, I have to morph my body to have train wheels as a part of my body. Not to mention, I'd need to morph into the track itself as a part of my body. If I were to not have the train, but if I was to use, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that would be crazy. And also, if I was to use my body to perform like how a car does, I'd have to grow wheels and doors on my body as well. And then a plane? Forget it. I'd have to grow wings. Yeah, I think I'm sticking with planes, trains, and automobiles.
Nice. That made sense.
So you know what I mean? I think
The middle part
a lot of
becomes
people travel.
I think you go with the 2 plus 2 a little too much in the middle part, and it starts expanding a lot.
Yeah.
Getting in the weeds, as they love to say. But you know what I noticed the other day? I turned on the TV, and I'm American. I was born in America, but I turn on the TV, and I'm getting a news broadcast all the way from the United Kingdom. I'm going, what's this doing on my TV? Did I wake up? Was I kidnapped? Did I wake up in the Marriott in the UK, Doug? No, it turns out that there was a new king happening. So King Charles is now King Charles. You hear about this? This is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
And also, he has an orb. We found out he had an orb. We were getting a lot of
that was great.
That was blowing up in the
really
Discord.
cool.
The Discord was loving that.
The coolest current events would line up
But then
such as that.
Something struck me. It cuts to the king, and I said, this guy's older than hell. Turns out
Curse word detected.
he's 74 years old. So I said, what is this guy going to be king for 1 year?
Wow. God, I gotta kind of learn from you. I gotta sit you down and have you sit me down.
I'm sitting right here, buddy.
Yeah, I gotta enjoy and figure out how some of the style that you've come to do from when you're in some of the style that you have employed when you're stylizing when you're trying to figure out when we say on the show it's in order to make them laugh.
Yeah.
Or is it for fun?
Oh.
When we say on the show, is it for fun?
Yeah.
Viewers enjoy, and we have talked about clap, and that's for us for fun, for a joke. 2 plus 2 has to equal 4. If 2 plus 2 equals 5, it doesn't. When expectation would be enjoyable to have an expectation. And do you understand?
Yeah. Oh my God! Let's get this fucking digital jazz into the
Curse
love
word
this
jam.
detected.
Okay, so that's us being kind of silly and trying to have fun, but I wanted to get serious and I wanted to get down into the meat and potatoes, the minions. No, sir.
Woo!
No, sir. Minion
Yellow.
on the Bob.
Talk about our favorite color.
I wanted to talk about the meat and potatoes of what this show is all about, which is to uplift you guys and tell you guys that you can do it. Listen, we talk a lot about Sam and I, as you know, doing this show, having segments. MeMoreTV has funded the show. It's a variety show, blah, blah, blah. But listen, I'm here to let you know a secret. The whole point of this show is to lift you guys up as a community. It's to grab a community of incredibly like-minded people who are incredibly talented across the world, bring them together and to say, guys, you can do it. Just like us, just like MeMoreTV. If you have a dream, if little Timmy's listening right now, little Timmy, if you want to have a MeMoreTV show, you can do it too. So I just wanted to just let everyone know something else, a side note.
Well,
To this, but it's similar in line
comment on
to
that.
this.
Thanks for making my cut down tomorrow just now.
Oh my
Bravo.
gosh.
Hats off to you. Thank you. Thursday's covered.
So guys, let's go to the stars. I want you to go to the stars. Do you understand? I don't like that song. Change that now. I like that song. And see, that's how we do that. Guys, let's go to the stars. Let's take it to the next level, make it happen, and go to the stars. Let's get up. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Am I making sense?
Figuratively, or you were talking a voyage or something?
So I wanted to mention something. I wanted to say something now that I've said all this to preface it. I want to let you guys know something. You turn it down just a bit.
Absolutely,
so that you can hear me.
100%, buddy. What's that?
A little bit more. A little bit up. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand at the dawn of a new era, an era where we have the potential to achieve greatness and reach for the stars. For too long, we have been limited by our own boundaries and limitations. But today, we take the first steps toward breaking those barriers and achieving greatness beyond our wildest dreams. We are the pioneers, the trailblazers, and the visionaries who will pave the way for generations to come. As we embark on this journey, we will face challenges and obstacles that may seem insurmountable. But let us not forget that every great achievement in history has come with its own set of challenges and setbacks. The greatest triumphs are born from the greatest struggles. We must remember that every achievement is a testament to our human spirit, our ingenuity, and our unwavering determination. We are capable of achieving the impossible, of pushing the boundaries of what is possible, and of reaching for the stars. So let us take a moment to reflect on our own potential, on our own dreams, and on our own aspirations. Let us embrace the challenges ahead with courage and determination, and with an unwavering belief in our own abilities. Together we will reach for the stars and achieve greatness beyond our wildest dreams. We will look back on this moment as the beginning of a new era, a time when we dared to dream and dared to achieve what was once thought impossible. The stars are waiting for us, my friends. Let us go forth and make history. Let us make our mark and leave a legacy that will inspire generations to come.
The fuck was that?
Huh?
Curse word detected.
I
Put
just
up
wanted
all that
Huh?
setup just for that.
No, I
Speech?
what do you mean?
You just could have. You didn't. You just read
That
that.
wasn't a speech. I was just letting you guys know what I thought.
Well, you just phoned it in to the stars.
dude.
Going to the stars. Okay.
I think that's an uplifting message. Okay, I don't know. You want to have some
Well,
sort
then
of
what? You put a
downer
little
message
pep
on
in
our
it or
show.
something.
Pep? What are you talking about? I'm excited.
That was the. It's below your
I'm
standard.
excited. You want me to be what?
Louder, I guess. I don't know.
Louder. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, today we stand at the dawn of a new era. You want me to read it like that?
It's somewhere in between.
That's what
perhaps.
you want.
Some maybe split.
The
the difference.
realmers understand what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to uplift everyone and have them reach for the fucking stars, whatever.
Curse word
Whatever.
detected.
It just had. It didn't even
Okay,
match
now you
the
kinda
music, the
fucking
energy.
ruined
Curse
it.
word detected.
All right. Well, they'll still be motivated, I guess.
Okay. Anyway, guys, if you are, can we get a poll, Dana? Will you reach? I mean, will you go?
Will you go? I saw someone there say, "Let's leave."
I gotta refill my soda to get really tight, really pumped, really excited, and really hardcore.
Oh my
Okay.
God, Doug! The other day.
Oh, this is big.
Doug,
Yeah, this
Doug.
is big.
You know what happened the other? Yes.
We talk about bullets on the show. So, guys, the other day, this was really interesting, and this is a mystery that we're working on here still. And if you have any information on this, let us know. But we found a bullet. So we found a bullet. I don't know if you guys have ever found a bullet. It's kind of a jarring experience to find a bullet. We found one in the studio, and we thought, okay, this is a new sort of puzzle to solve, almost like the game Clue.
It was
Ever played the
fired
game?
too.
It was fired. So we've got it with us here. Sam's gonna pull it out.
Where'd I put him?
So let us know your theories so far. We've compiled some theories about this bullet. There it is.
We're gonna make it
Put it on the
dramatically come
spinner.
around here.
Oh, I forgot to introduce.
There
That's
it is.
Phaser Totem Total Orb Mantelpiece Figure Collectible by Maxis. So that's a new product that we're really happy to own. And that is not a sponsorship. We did purchase that. So there's the bullet there behind the Phaser Totem.
We got to the studio. We showed up to work like
Yeah.
we normally do, and there's a darn slug. They call them slugs in the biz, and it's completely flat. Where the heck did this come from, Doug?
It's a mystery, but we put our heads together, we thought about it, we sort of talked with some experts, some forensic experts online. I paid on Fiverr a couple guys of forensic expertise for a couple $100 for 15 minutes of their time, which is actually a steal. And we came up with some theories. So we're just going to run through them, the best ones we come up with. So theory one is Mr. Wynn.
Mr. Wynn blew it all in it.
Now, Sam, let me ask you, have you been to the beach?
Yeah, definitely.
Have you
Of course.
been sailing?
No.
Have you been to a field on a windy day?
No.
Have you been to have you been outside on a windy day?
Yes.
Have you been to the desert on a windy day?
Yes.
You've been to the beach, right?
Yes.
Have you been to the beach on a windy day?
Yes.
Have you been on the lake on a windy day?
Yes.
You've met Mr. Wynn. And if Realmers, if you answered any, he's happy about that. Realmers, if you answered yes to any of those, you have met Mr. Wynn. And now a lot of people don't realize Mr. Wynn can toss bullets.
Oh.
So we thought Mr. Wynn might have had something to do with this. Here's something that I do here at the studios. I leave the windows open. 24/7. And actually, Sam comes in and closes them, and I open them. I'm
Were
the
you
last
doing
one
that
to leave.
in November when we were robbed?
Absolutely. Absolutely, I was, because we need that clean air. That is something I won't budge on. I know that upsets you, but we do need that clean air. And I do like to put gas in the studio for my body, and that's partly, I like to mix it with the clean air. It's only fair, I think. To leave it, anyway, my point is, Mr. Wynn could have blown that sucker in hard style with his
That's probably,
blowing breath.
So if we're looking for someone to blame here, a lot of times Doug and I approach a situation, we say, let's not jump to conclusions. Let's not jump to violence or verbal violence, which is called accusations and blame. Instead, let's find the solution that everyone can agree on.
Right.
Such as wind or the sentient bullet theory. Now, this is where it gets a bit complex.
Yeah, this is tough. So a lot of people don't realize that a bullet could be sentient, and I know that there's no evidence that is possible, and that has never been proven. But really, if you look at the science, anything can actually be sentient. That's one of the facts of consciousness. Philosophers have done a lot of work on this. Neuroscientists have done work on this. But a bullet's no different than, let's say, a notebook, a pen, a piece of paper, a soda tube. And scientists are just now understanding with work with philosophers that those things can be sentient because they exist in a 0-1 binary system. Either they exist or they don't. Sort of as like a Heidegger thing where it's in between. Is it yes? Is it existing or not? Sort of the German idealist in that vein. Do you know what I mean?
The loud and clear.
So that's kind of the sort of similar of when it. So we thought maybe he just walked in.
Just walked right in. But there's a compelling one. Now you were conference calling with the Fiverr experts, Fiverr Forensics.
Okay.
Fiverr Forensics, but you posited this one to them.
Yes.
And they had to eat a bag of shit on this one and say,
First
we never
word
thought about that.
detected.
We never thought
That's
about that.
right, and I think this is the going theory. This is the one that makes the most sense to me. Is guys, the bullet placement beast. He was in Atlanta when this bullet appeared. And that's big. And where Bullet Bull goes, bullets are placed. That's a fact, because we know this. I mean, talk about philosophy. Guys, if bullet, we could write it out in code almost. If the bullet bull equals, present, state value, present, whatever, then, it's an if then bullets are placed.
Hey, else I'll eat my hat.
Yeah, there we go. So we do know that Bullet Bull was in town. He's a placement beast. He's the bullet placement beast, and so therefore Bullet could have come here and put it on us.
And that's our leading theory.
That's the leading theory.
But
we're going to entertain this one, which is to don't worry about it. And that's sort of the fun thing about theories is you can jump between them because none of them are technically proven. So I think for now we might land on 4, but go with 3 as the most reasonable. Yeah!
Bravo. How's the chat doing? Dana,
how's the chat doing? Dana, run a poll that says how are you doing? I guess.
Funky. We need to switch back to a funky style. You okay? You doing all right?
I'm doing pretty good. Dana's quick with those polls.
Damn.
Very quick. I'm doing good, but I kind of feel like I might need a snack because I'm kind of low on energy. When you're sick, you use a lot of energy, and you need those extra calories to fight the illness, but also you gotta, just stay positive and enjoy. So I was wondering if, could you let me graze and get my yummies?
I don't know.
Please? Come on, let me graze and get my yummies.
You're just coming off of sickness.
But I want to graze and get my yummies. Yummies are good for me.
I don't know, are they?
Chat. Graze to get my yummies. Dana, in the poll and start a new one and ask if, can he get his yummies?
I don't know.
Let me graze and get my yummies. We're going to let the chat decide.
I don't
Can
know.
we let the chat decide?
Okay.
Let me graze and get my yummies. Please let me graze and get my yummies. Can I get my thirsties?
Yeah.
Okay. In the meantime, get my thirsty from my soda tub.
How's the poll doing?
One of the fun features of the soda tube is that straw likes to run away from you. Oh, he's getting red and hot. All right, in the poll. Guys, you have decided at 69%, I can graze and get my yummies. So, Sam, the chat said I can graze and get my yummies. Can I graze and get my yummies?
I'll never say no to the chat. Literally anything they say except for, you know what.
Let me graze and get my yummies.
All right.
Okay, I'll get a graze. All right.
Get it going. So what are we working with here?
Well,
thank gosh we have this camera. This is going to work out quite well for your new grazing. Close the medicine thing. Remind you what day it is. Wow, what's that, Douglas?
It's my grazing pad.
Wow.
Grazer's grass and yummies to match.
Oh, wow. Feel free. Hey, come on.
And I'm not done yet because I'm not just going to be grazing, guys. What's the second part of that?
Yummies.
Yeah, yummies. So I got to get my yummies, too.
Okay, well, let's see what this entails. Oh, my Lord. Wow.
Look at it.
Oh, there
my
they are.
yummies. Okay, so I'm going to graze and get my yummies. Chad, if you guys want to graze and get your yummies at home, you can. But I'm going to go ahead and get mine and to go.
Well, what are you going to do first?
I'm going to graze. Can I graze?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. One, 2, 3.
Oh, no.
Miss one?
Oh, my God!
Oh, you lost your monitor.
Yeah.
Here, just...
Oh, hold on. Oh, my God. Okay.
Oh, my gosh, this is never...
All right, time to get my yummies. Okay, this is the best part, guys. I don't like to pick favorites between grazing and getting my yummies. But, yeah, grazing's pretty good, and I did a pretty good job. Did you guys think I did a good job grazing?
I was impressed.
Was that a good graze? Perfect, Bull, dude. I know to ask. But now it's time to get my yummies. Ah. Yeah.
You know what that song reminded me of? Daft Punk.
Hey! Okay, I missed a few there, but I got some yummies.
Wow.
So how'd I do?
Great.
I did good?
Yeah. Your yummy score,
What's my yum score? What's my yum score?
I think it was 22.
22? Yum score. Guys, can we verify in the chat? Did I get 22, really?
Yes.
Okay, guys, if I got that, you know what that means?
No.
Do you know what that means? Like, that's a new high score for me. That means I get to do the yum dance. Can I do it now?
Yeah, do it.
Can I get my dance now?
Yes. Wait, do this one.
You know, grazing and getting your yummies is a fun thing to do,
Yes.
but gosh, it makes me tired.
I don't know how you
That
do it.
really drains you.
I don't know how you do it.
Oh my God.
Who's after that?
Oh my God.
Well, this makes
Okay,
it
so-
kind of appropriate for this next one, huh?
Yeah, this kind of works. So guys, Sam kind of mentioned this earlier, but guys, this is huge for orbsmen and orb lovers. The Crown recognized orbsmen and orbs hardcore. I don't know if you guys tuned into the coronation of King Charles. I know we don't like to talk about topical things on the show. We don't like to get into modern, especially politics. This is a super political type thing like this. But we had to say something. My DMs, I woke up in the morning, I forgot what day it was, the day of the coronation. I woke up to about 100 DMs, Realmers, everybody. Did you see the orb? Did you see this orb? Did you see this orb? Somebody in the Discord too. Guys, it has been, I don't know, I did the math, I think almost 700 years since the incident with Elizabeth of York and the oarsmen. And they have since then not recognized the shape of the orb, its royal properties, its mystical properties. They have not recognized it.
They were outcasts, right?
They were outcasts, and they would not even mention it. So imagine the just sheer joy that we got when we saw this. Meaning people who love orbs, the oarsman brand. And so I was incredibly just on cloud nine. The whole day, I was ecstatic, but it gets even better because later in the night, someone sent me a clip that went viral on Twitter. A lot of people saw this clip. A lot of people don't know what this is, and I've got the scoop on this. And this is insane. When I saw it, the second I knew what it was. Now, can we play that clip?
Yeah, it's going to have audio, but I'll mute it.
This is at the coronation ceremony. Someone caught this clip. Now watch this. Play this. Watch. Boom! What is that? Let's watch it again.
Okay,
One
play
more
it back.
time.
Roll it back. So this is around the time of the orb.
Right there! Look at that!
Oh my God.
That is an orbsman. Now, people are saying, okay, an orbsman, you caught an orbsman on tape. Okay, that is pretty rare, but what's the big deal? The big deal is not just capturing an orbsman on tape, which is rare enough.
Yeah.
The big deal is that the orbsman was at the coronation, guys. This is a first in 700 years. This is insane. This is huge. And so I did talk to orbsmen to make sure to see if they had anybody that knew if this was official orbsman, and they told me officially, this is exclusive to Skeleton Realm Live, that is officially an orbsman.
Yeah.
Proven. That's an orbsman.
On the premises. I don't think...
confirmed it. They did not confirm, however, if the orbsman was invited. We're still trying to figure that part out. We don't know if he was invited, but we can assume that he was.
Because that's the big thing.
That's the big question.
That's the big question.
That's the big question.
Did they squash the royal beef with the oarsmen? Has it been squashed? A 7-year-old
It has to have been. Unless you know what this could be now. I hadn't thought about this before. This could be a trap that they're laying to get the oarsmen out of the woodworks to come to Buckingham Palace. They can put them in the Tower of London, tie them up, and torture them hardcore style.
Yeah.
And so, oarsmen, if you're out there, be cautious. Be cautious. But I think this looks good. I think that overall we should say this is a step in the right direction. It's incredible that they recognize
it. It could go two ways. Either they're ready to welcome the king is saying, hey, change the pace. We're welcoming the orbsmen. They can come out the cracks. Or they are saying, you know what? Why don't we take this orb thing? We'll gather them all in one place, stomp them like fish in a bucket, and now we have orb.
Get rid of them.
And we put the big T or the big thing on it.
T-Ham for $10 says Big Munch.
Well, who's after that?
So we wanted to do something at the end of the night tonight that was a little bit exciting. We've been planning on doing this. We were actually going to do this in our free time alone.
Yeah.
We had to set a day aside to do this in private because this is usually something we do in private. Well, I said, listen, I know that we've been doing this in private for years, and this is something that we enjoy doing in private, but let's make it public. Let's go and do this in front of our community to let them know this is something that we enjoy doing and that this is really fun for us. And see, they might be enthusiastic about it too. I know it's a little bit embarrassing to do it out in the open. $2 super chat from Fallout 1100. She orbs on my man. So, yeah, we wanted to just go ahead and do this on stream. By the way, after this, we are going to the Paters podcast, which is an hour-long podcast after the show. If you get on the Patreon for $5 or more a month, you can enjoy that.
Bet I beat you there.
What?
To Peter's pod. See you there. But anyway.
Oh. See you there. Okay, but anyway, let's get this. Let's just do this. And trust me, dude, I know when we do this, they're going to love it. Okay?
Well,
I know you're nervous about this.
It's not that we're ashamed of it. It's just that they're probably going to find it uninteresting.
So, guys, this is, you probably guessed what we're about to do. We're about to do magic style.
Yep.
Let's do magic style. Okay. Go, 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 go. Charging, charging. With Gorbacious Pawns! The power inside, I summon the Gorbulation of ancient style. Go! Dormations, go! Dormations, go! Hear this! Dormations, go! Horses, go!
Okay.
Go.
1, 2, 3 times I say. The summons of the ancient swimmer. Nasty, nasty, nasty. I say 3 times. Go, 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 go. Horses. Go.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Our spells become one.
We have
achieved the ancient magic style. Now with the countdown of 3, magic style will be gone. 3, 2, 1. Be gone, magic style. Now!
Now.
Oh my God.
Feel better?
Yeah, feel better. So guys,
Because we had to delay it. We normally do it before.
I know.
the show.
I feel way better. I was like pent up the whole time.
I
But
know.
guys,
I
let
can
us know
finally
if
relax.
you enjoyed that. And let us know if you didn't enjoy that. We don't have to do that. We can keep that a private sort of thing.
Yeah. We could do it every week.
We could do it every week.
could
even
replace
have a
every
separate
segment
stream.
with it.
We could have a separate stream for it.
Every-
Tweesh for $5.50 Canadian dollars.
Oh.
Which I don't know the exchange rate there.
Yeah, that's not shit.
Oh,
They're fucked up.
Wow.
there.
Curse
yeah.
word detected.
I don't know.
Tweesh says, if Orbsman and others need music to enjoy, we know a band who make classic style orb music. Orb Beat by
What?
Glowing Orb.
Damn. All right, check them out then.
Check out Orb Beat by Glowing Orb
Well, maybe we'll check them out in the Paters pod.
if you're up in Canada.
Ah, crap.
Well, we're going to go to the Paters Pod. It's been really super fun to be enjoying with you guys and having some of that fun with you guys. And if you want to enjoy more with us and you want to support the show with you guys, go to Patreon to enjoy with us for an hour after this one. And if you want to support the show, like the video. And if you want to support the show, you can buy merch at shop.skellypedia.org. Join the Discord, and let's pump. Goodbye.
I do cry every night that we don't do the show. Do you know that it tears me apart? I know why. I want to sing every night for the members I know. They would love to be chatting eternally. Oh, I know someday we'll be in that place where the show happens every night. But today we're not there. No, we're not there yet, friend. And I know it's hard. Oh, so hard. Guys, I wish we could do the show every night. We can only do it once a week. Ah, shucks. I just want to do it every night. I want to go live at 8 every single night, not just one night a week. Come on. Come on, guys. We only get to do it once a week, but I want to do it every night. Ah, shucks. But hey, listen, I know one day we might be able to do it every night, and that day would be so cool. I know it's gonna come. If we just wait, we'll get there, guys. I believe it. And I hope you believe too. I hope you believe too. Oh, I know someday we'll sing together every night. And we'll do this show every night too. But that day
just Wednesday night.